welcome back. I am back with my planner baby and my second video over my next two sections in my planner. Again, my planner cover is from the Cover Up Planner Couture. You can find this cover at thecoverup.com, and that's cover, K-U-V-E-R. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in here. Not over to those here. It's my friend Cartagena over here. She's one of my favorites. This is my faith planner. But you can definitely see that nice texture on her. Put her over there. Okay, so we are jumping ahead to my personal section. Just stuffed. Okay, and so this section begins with pretty much my 2021 word of the year, which I explained in the last video as 1111, which I see very often on the clock. And so it just always reminds me to reset, readjust, restart, refocus over and over as many times as I need to, and just align my life with where I expect it to be and where I want to be, right? I have this this A5 paper over here. And again, my top tabs came from Planner Press with her gold foil labels. They're pretty old now, so I'm probably going to refresh them soon. But you know when you just have a good system and you're like, I don't want to touch it. Yeah, that's what's happening. But I just took these out of an A5 planner for my half letter. They fit close enough. You can kind of see they're a little shorter than the half letter. Maybe a little bit not as wide, but it really doesn't bother me. And you can just get such pretty inserts already for A5s that I'm okay with just cutting them down and not even cutting them down. I just rewashi the sides so that I can punch for disc. So let's break on in. Okay, so I start off my personal section with my routines. Oh my gosh, I'm such a routine person, guys. And I just made this on Canva. And I obviously don't have it with me once I get out of bed. And so I take a picture of it on my phone so that I can just kind of go through it in the morning. And then I also have my evening routine the same way. I just made them on Canva and printed them out. But planner routine, so funny thing, this is not supposed to be this color. I started running out of black ink. And so that's kind of what happens when you're doing printables, is that you better make sure you have all of your supplies, right? But the purple's kind of pretty, so I'm not in a rush to reprint it. It's definitely matching pretty nicely with this hologram, right? With these tabs, so purple it is. And so I just have my planning routine for what I'll do daily, weekly, monthly, my inbox and brain dump, and how I will make sure to go through those tasks daily and just kind of stay on top of dumping things out of my brain so that we can keep making progress. Just like quarterly reminders, make sure to review your home tasks and schedule that stuff out. And then don't forget to review your projects often, just like literally as often as I look at the word project or see the word project in my planner, go and look at them. Review my goals, update financials, and refresh that deco like us planners love to do, right? And then I have my Sunday routine, which is pretty much gonna get me prepared for the week ahead. So I thought this was another important routine that I should keep in my planner. See that number 1? Just stay in the bed, girl, because I get up early every day, and Sundays is kind of that one day where I protect it. I try not to schedule anything on my Sunday. I try to reserve it for family, setting myself up properly for the week, brain dumping, meal planning, tidying up, having some self-care. Every once in a while, I will have a good Sunday fun day brunch, but for the most part, they are very protected, and I set myself up well for the week ahead. I end up making some more of these because I still want my new moon rituals, my full moon rituals. I'm just such a moon person. I've said that before, and I just feel like I get some good energy during those specific times of the month. And I really need a section of probably like 10 routines, guys, because when you don't have to think about it and you can just go through what you're going to do, it makes life so much easier. I'm telling you. And so here I have, and this is from Secret Owl Planner. And this is just almost like your ideal weekly routine. And so I just took it, and I have my areas of the life. So home, health, finances, business, family, and my zone cleaning, and then your days of the week. And so just basically what do you want to accomplish on each day for home? What about for health or self-care? And I own a dance studio, so you probably won't see fitness like in my planner often. However, the days that I don't have dance, I will go to the gym. So my self-care really consists more of relaxing, meditation, winding down, because my fitness is already handled through my dance studio. Finances for the week, like when I'll review my budget or do cash envelopes and set my bills for the week on the days that they're going to be scheduled. Business, and which day of the week I'll focus on certain aspects of business or grad school. Specifically what I want to do for my family on certain days. Cooking, make sure that I put on the days that you are cooking dinner on this day. So usually the beginning, the middle, and the end, I'm cooking, and sometimes there's leftovers or eating out on those days between. And then my zone cleaning and what I'm going to clean on each day of the week, or what I'm going to focus on cleaning, with Saturday and Sunday being float days. So that's what that is. And it gets a special tab because I refer to it often with, hey, what am I supposed to be focusing on today? And this just gives me that plan, you know, whatever it takes to just get stuff done. This is a passwords page. This came from the Start Planner, which I deviated from, I think maybe this just in 2020, or maybe it was in 2019. But for a minute, it was my go-to, keep everything in my planner. I've always been a build my planner out type of girl, but I just went through a period in life where it was too much to build out my planner and keep it up, because I was a teacher inside of the classroom all day, and then I had my dance studio, which I was grinding with at night. And so it was just too much to try to make my inserts and keep up with that, because I literally was not home from 5 in the morning until 9 at night. So now that I have a little bit more time, because I teach from home, and that was pre-pandemic, I already taught from home, I'm able to go back to my true love of Franken planning my planner together based on everything that I need specifically. But there was so many good things in the Start Planner that I loved, as it was a all-in-one type of planner, you know. It's really hard to find an all-in-one planner that just has so many things that you love in it and you can use, especially when you're used to building your own planner. Sorry, I'm super chatty. We're gonna keep it rolling. But this was a password page. And they also had a schedule it out page that I basically ripped out of there and washi and tipped it in. But just look at what it does. It just makes sure that you're looking at your habits by the year, by quarter, by month, by week, by day, like just creating a to-do list. Prioritize your top 4. Schedule 2 times a day to answer email, note eating out expenses and keep a rolling tally, track your water, take your vitamins. Just establish budgets in your monthly social events that month, making sure you know them, exercise, scheduling it. I mean, come up with 4 projects that need to be done. So I just love this as a good reference in my personal section to just double check what's going on. So I just tipped it in there. And then I have my brain dumps from the Secret Owl Society. That's what it's from, secretowlsociety.org. So I bought her. These were bought. They were just minimalist inserts. I like what was happening on them so that I can write. So my brain cleanse for my family, for my business, for cover up queens and cover up, and for my dance studio. So this is just kind of a business page, and then I just have extra ones in here. And I am very much a person that will write on the back of blank pages. So I don't mind having too many blank pages. Sometimes I'll kind of tip one in where I'll flip it and punch it on the other side so that it looks more like this. But I love blank white paper because I will write on it. Do you hear me? And so here I just have kind of an overlay. So my little goals tipped in my personal section. So now I'm moving into the goals area. And this is a vellum by Planner Pet. Can I talk? Planner Press. Just over some leopard here. Just over some regular leopard paper. And then I took out again from the Start Planner, just how to make sure your goals are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time-based, so SMART goals, and just having a good reminder of winning at my goals. So I usually organize my goals by quarter first. And so I have a couple of I'm covering this little section, but I'll usually have like my Q1 goals here. And then this is an insert from Peanuts Planner Co. And it just kind of, I like how it has the goal and then you breaks it down into 2 areas and then even more areas. And of course I will keep these blank sheets because I actually like being able to project plan on the back. So this is my Q2. I don't have anything on here yet. And then sometimes I'll take these. Well, most times I take these, not sometimes. I'll take one of these and then put it on one of these big goal planner sheets from Secret Owl Society. And I just like how it has what your goal is, what will change in my life if after I achieve this goal. And so I just have some follower type of goals with sales goals as well, and then some big steps for business, which would be marketing, content, workflow improvements, and digitals, and then of course the little steps to go through those. So I've been working with them. Actually, I probably need to check some of them off. And then these little lists I love. It's just, you know, put at the top what your list is going to be used for, and then just go for it. I'm always here for a good list. And so I have a couple of these in goal planning, and of course more of these blank so I can write. Okay, so that pretty much concludes my goal planning area. Oh wait, how did I skip this? So I skipped my 21 goals for 2021 and I just separated them by areas in my life, like spiritual, family, personal, business, financial, miscellaneous, and they're just in here. And then I just kind of had this covered because sometimes I plan some goals with friends and we'll do a ladies mastermind. And I think on this one we were talking about like goals with our husband. So it got a little naughty. And so I covered those up. Okay, so moving on. Projects. So this is the project part, the project subsection in my personal section. And so I just have her. She is looking all fancy. And so for project planners, I use these sheets, which come from Peanuts Planner Co. And so I'm able to just kind of task out what a project. I usually don't use them exactly how they're set up. I honestly couldn't find a project planner sheet that I've loved. This was the closest that I could get. And so this is the one I grabbed, but I'll probably end up finding a new one. And of course I keep blank sheets on purpose. I have another project here for my dance studio. I have another project here that I have pretty covered because I'm working on it, and I've made lots of notes over here. So I just have to cover that all. The cover up's summer collection that's gonna have some fun stuff happening. And then looks like I'm just taking some notes and well for an additional project. So just a blank sheet of paper over there. And that's pretty much the end of my personal section. So it consists of just basically personal routines, goals, and projects in that section. So next is my home section. So just have that dashboard there. This Be Intentional, which came as a freebie from Plan with B, and a little journal card. I just liked how that all layered together. I just printed this paper off of Etsy. I liked how that looked kind of sparkly and homey and comfy, and yeah. And so in home, I have my meal plan and grocery list. I got these from Secret Owl Society. And I liked how concise it is. Like, it has your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So after you meal plan for the week, you put your groceries there. And so I just try to keep these, and then I don't have to really think about groceries. It's like, which meal plan do I want to use? So I have some of these also archived. And so I'll just try to put a different piece of washi tape on them, and I'll be like, oh, they really liked when I did the purple meal plan and grocery list, or they really liked when I did the orange one. So this was just my recent one, and then purple was my last one. And I just kind of see which plans the family liked the best. And then I already have my grocery list down here and what the meal plan is going to be for the week. And I just grab this sheet and go grocery shopping. Also in my home section, I have this chart, which was in the start planner, but it just kind of has like a cleaning checklist, almost like a good trigger sheet. So it tells you what you should do daily, bi-weekly, in the summer, in the fall, in the winter, in the spring, once a year. I mean, it was just such a good checklist. And so I tipped it into my home section because I'll just not write on it necessarily. I'll just use it as reference and usually write it on something else if I'm making a list to get them all done so that I can keep it clean. I have this home project sheet. This is the project sheets that I use for home. They also came out of that start planner, and you can print more of them on their website. And so I'm able to just print these out, but it has like a little example here. And then also like broken down for you with your project, and then why it needs to be done, and then all of your action steps, and then when you complete it, how much you spent. And I just thought these were really good for home projects. So my first quarter projects are going to be to organize my party shed. I have a shed in the back of my house which houses lots of parties, just a lot of party supplies, and they need to be organized. And so I need to do that before the end of March. Spring cleaning. So decluttering for my son and myself, and then organizing the kitchen pantry, which at least I've started on that one. And so I just have lots of these in there for home projects. And then also I track medical expenses. These also came from the start planner, and you see that they have free additional trackers there. I just love how these look. again, from the Start Planner, entertainment, movies that I want to watch, books that I'm wanting to read. I really want to read the Bridgerton series. I just love that show. So it's at the top of my list. And then, of course, nonfiction books for self-development, self-help. I don't really have any at the top of my list, but I do have some already downloaded in my iBooks that I'm reading. Restaurants, events. I'm telling y'all, this planner really had everything if you're looking for a good all-in-one coil-bound planner. It had a coil. Vacation info. So this is something else that I'll usually just use as a reference, or sometimes I'll just, because I don't think they let you go and re-download this one. So I'll just use it as a reference and kind of write out the information in a notebook, in my traveler's notebook. And then holiday stuff, which I'm making a plan to get started on holidays early this year, including the menu. So moving on to my reference section, I just printed this on vellum. It's a freebie on Plan with B. I thought it was cute. And so this is just kind of when I'm needing some information about different things, just sitting with my planner and maybe I want to read up on something or just look through the information again. This one is kind of talking about habits and how getting things on the schedule and off your mental to-do list is a stress reliever, and I have so much on my to-do list. So this just kind of helps as a really good trigger list. I think one of these had a password on the back, so I'm probably going to end up kind of covering that up. But I did put a sticky note because I want to write down some income producing activities here to reference and probably make it a whole printable. It's very interactive in here, guys. And it just kind of tells you what to do monthly, weekly, daily. Create a to-do list, prioritize your top 3 plus 1 self-care. Kind of similar to the other page. Zone cleaning. So I have my house separated by zones, and on my daily pages, I'll put which zone I'm cleaning. So for instance, this is for the upcoming week in my, what I call messy plan spread. And I have my different zones for each day. And so once I'm in the bedroom and master bath, then I need to know what is happening. What am I cleaning in there? And this came from Plan with B. I thought I printed the half letter size, but maybe not. It's a little bit small, so I'll probably end up totally redoing this page. I also have this 15 minutes a day, read the Bible in a year Bible reading plan, and I just put some washi on it and tipped it on in. I got this from Hobby Lobby, guys, for 99 cents. I just think it's pretty perfect to go along with my devotionals and faith planning that I do. And so I just like to have it with me always so that if I'm somewhere, and I can just read this throughout my day. So maybe not even sit and read it all at once, but I have the Bible app on my phone. And so if I'm waiting in line somewhere or in the drive-through and I'm in a long line for dinner or whatever, I can just pull this out and say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and read Matthew 10, pull out my app and read it. So that's why that's tipped in here instead of in my faith planner. I definitely appreciate you guys for listening in and just tuning in to learn a little bit about my planner and my planner system. I appreciate you. Oh, but I do want to show you my week this week. It's looking super cute. I just finished decorating it. Ooh. So this is a kit by Journal Prayers. And I thought this kit was super cute for March because it's matching like my March monthly. It's nice spring pink and green look to it. And so I just thought it was so perfect with the flowers. This is Journal Prayers on Instagram. I have my inbox tasks already kind of hidden here, but nothing else. And then I explained last time on my last video how I pretty plan and minimal plan for the week. So this is like all the dirty details of the week. And then this is all of these are my kind of heartfelt to-dos that I'll put on here for the most part. Again, thank you guys for coming and listening to my video. I'm closing out for real this time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.